listening to Wambulubem Kelvin. I happen to be the host for tonight, a TV personality, and I'm going to be bringing on stage another strong personality. It's good to have you on the house, sir. Yeah. Wow, how has been your trip, sir?
Fine, thank you very much.
I've been seeing you on TV. It's a privilege to stand beside you.
It's a privilege to be here too.
Please, where is the cameraman here? Is the cameraman here? Is the cameraman here? Okay, now, okay, is that good? I want you to hold me and let it look like you are the one, because you are the celebrity in the house, and it's an honor. So let's take a pose now. That's right. Thank you for that shot. Okay, thank you so much, sir. You have come a long way just to touch lives. How is that working for you?
Well, I still see everything in life as progress. You know, why you need to ask yourself, why am I existing? So if you exist without an impact, then you should ask yourself, are you really impacting lives? Impacting lives. So what's the business of you breathing? If you breathe here every day and you cannot impact into humanity, why have you come to this world? So I feel no place is too far to come. No place is too far to actually reach souls for God. You know, our being here is it was divinely orchestrated. Richard is a brother to us, and we can always support one another in everything we do. So I believe so. I see that an opportunity to actually bless life, because people inviting you and asking you to come and bless them with what you know upstairs or what God has given you access to is actually also a blessing in its own self. So I don't take it for granted. I'm happy to be here. Thank you very much.
In a nutshell, impacting lives is what he's looking forward to. Now, briefly, sir, you have been on the film scene. You've been with the Mount Zion's film scene as well. You've been seeing the progress you've been making. How long can you say that in the next 5 years the Mount Zion movies would hit the world system and would change the mindset of the young mentality of the young people who are watching worldly movies? How do you see the Mount Zion movies?
What I would say is I feel like every producer should actually be intentional about what you want in the next 5 years. You know, if a human being is not intentional about what you want in life, then I don't see you making progress. Because for every stage or for every point in life you get to, you do it intentionally. You don't just rise by luck. Yeah, so every human being should be intentional about what he or she wants for the next 5 years. Whatever you want to see in the next 5 years, you should start planning from now. So in the next 5 years from now, I trust God, and I'm already planning personally, and I'm sure my other brothers in the mission are also planning. But we hope to see a better and a bigger future for drama ministers, not only for Mosiah members, but for the whole ministry, for the gospel. Yes, we should take over. I see us taking over by God's grace.
That's right.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much for those words. Now, briefly, you are an actor. You have been in the scene. How long now?
Since when I was born.
Since when you were born? Wow, this is a call since from birth. That's lovely. Okay, now what's your advice? What would you say is going to be the advice to the generation that is coming into the film industry, especially the gospel industry?
What's my advice on what?
What's your advice to them?
My advice is whatever mission you have that is burning in you, pick it up, write it plain and run with it.
Write it plain
and run with it. That's what scripture says.
I'm going to quote you there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I say. If you are convinced that that's what you are called to do, then write it plain and run with it. Wow. And with God by your side, put God first. And with God by your side, I know you achieve. There is no limit to what you can achieve. We've not started though.
That's right.
We've not started. We are going somewhere.
That's right.
And by God's grace, in the next, in fact, 5 years, like you said, we trust God that we would not be here.
Okay.
We have run international.
Finally, yes. I'm going to allow you from this one now.
All right,
finally now, introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Adeola Jerry-Oluwagbemi. From Adeola Jerry-Oluwagbemi.
Jerry-Oluwagbemi.
Oluwagbemi.
Oluwagbemi. Am I correct?
Oluwagbemi. Yes. Yes.
Okay, and you're from?
I'm from Mount Zion Fitness International, Nigeria.
Okay.
All the way from Bobade and State.
It's a privilege. It's a privilege to have you in the house. It's a privilege. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this program.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. All right.
Okay.
Welcome so much.
Thank you.
Oh my God, it's a privilege.
We give God.
Actually, I've watched you on TV.
Okay.
I've seen you. I've watched Bemi.
Okay.
Bemi, and I know that you're Brother John from that movie.
Okay. Yeah.
How's it been with you, sir?
give God the glory. We give God the glory. God has been the giver of the grace.
That's right.
Yeah, we give God the glory for everything you are seeing.
Okay.
So it's God you are seeing, it's not me. Actually.
That's right. That's right. Please, may we know you briefly?
Yeah, I am Femi Adebile. They call me Fejus Baba. And that's one of my stage name. And I'm an actor, a producer, a screenwriter, and editor, a media person actually. And I shoot movies. I sing music for Jesus.
Wow.
That's what I do.
Okay. So basically, you're promoting the name Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you've been in the movie industry for quite a while now. Is that?
Yeah, exactly.
How long can you say you've been into the movie industry now?
For 13 years.
13 years. Wow.
This is my 13th year in the Ministry of Film Production.
That is amazing. And what can you say has impacted the lives of the people you've been communicating with through the movies they've been doing?
A lot of things have impacted them, the young chaps, even the old ones too. You know, the life of humility that is passed through this message, and most of the scripts that we interpret, most of the role that we interpret has done a lot of change in the life of those that views it. So we are happy that there's fulfillment, and we are happy that we are not just doing this work and acting the drama, but our lives have been changed and turned around for Jesus.
That's right. That's right. Now, one last question, sir. You left your state just to come down here to probably see how you ignite young souls in the area of filmmaking and script writing and all that. How do you intend to accomplish that?
Well, everywhere we go, God has been going with us to places to drop this fire, and so if anybody would think of having a professional standard of being able to do that, that person is going to make it in a lie, because there's a little bit between professionalism and anointing. So God is the one that will do the work. We are just the carriers of His presence vessels. So it's the one that will do the job, and we believe that in Abia State, whom I hire here, the same thing will happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
In Abia State, we are here live with Mr. Femi
Adebile.
And he is going to be giving us lots of what he has installed in him. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me on the program.
Welcome.
God bless you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
It's an honor. Okay, so that has been the people who are going to be hosting us for tonight. They are going to be giving us intakes on script writing, movie directing, and they're going to be telling us lots about how you can put in the set pros and making sure that you have your costumes ready on set. I still remember Wambulubem Kerwin, and I'm officially signing out.
Dialogue of character in a screenplay format. That is what you see or what you want to be pictured on a screen, writing it down. Now a screenplay format is used to express story visually. That is, you write it down the way you want it to be seen. Am I communicating? Alright, the way you want it to be seen on screen, on TV, or on whatever it is you're watching it through. The way you want it to be seen, that is the way you write it down. That's what we refer to as script writing. The movements, the emotions, the dialogues and all. Alright, so before I go into this, I want us to know who a script writer is. A script writer basically is a person that writes a story, that is writing the movements, the expression, the emotions, the dialogues in a screenplay format. That is a script writer. But then things that we see, but it has nothing to do with the actor that is acting. For example, like I said earlier, the way the camera is moving, the angles, the positioning of the camera, the positioning of the lights, the way everything is on the way you watch it, the way it is on the script. There's a special script, majorly for the director. The director uses it to, direct. That has nothing to do with the actor. The actor can decide to just, his role is just to talk and then to express himself and do his thing and go. But the director is more keen about other things like the cut angles, where the camera is standing, where the camera is facing. Okay, just like the way my brother is holding the camera there.
We have one of the members that attended the film training. So I just want to ask, how do you feel about the training?
Oh, I feel great. It was so wonderful, so impactful and so educating.
Okay, so I believe you learned a lot of things that you don't know before.
In fact, I've been impacted a lot about script writing, about directing, and some other issues. In fact, I have been so grateful because when I heard about this program, I didn't know it was going to be educating like this. But when I came here, I've been fully impacted. I really enjoy myself.
Okay, so I believe I will see you more times, like tomorrow.
Sure, I'll be very.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Andy. Good night.
All right.
So,
thank you
so
very
can you just
much.
tell us your name? Let's play.
Actually, my name is Clement.
Oh, Clement.
Yeah.
So tell me, what did you get from what?
Wow, actually, from my own understanding, I learned a lot. Okay, the thing was very interesting, honestly, because from the way secular movie are acting, and this one I just hear right now is quite different. Understand me? So, it look different. Understand?
So you going